Hey Watch fam, hope you're all really well. I'm posting today from Europe. I actually look tanned in Europe. I don't look tanned when I'm in Dubai, but I actually look tanned in Europe. So you can see massive difference. Green, garden, grass, things to do like actually mow the lawn. Most people in Dubai have AstroTurf, which it looks okay, but it's just crap really. AstroTurf, and maintaining grass in Dubai is a real pain in the ass. So I've literally just landed today. I had an 8 a.m. flight, which you know how it is, you have to wake up at 4 a.m. Landed, did the whole 6-hour thing, just been here, been eating, catching up on good European food. I'm in Poland. I'm in one of the cities in Poland, and in Warsaw, and just relaxing. Just thought I'd post from the garden today. I've got the SD4K, the watch which has stopped me looking at other Rolexes. When I say other Rolexes, not other watches, but other Rolexes, this watch has single-handedly stopped me looking at other Rolexes. And that means something, doesn't it? That means you're kind of done. You're almost done. I mean, I met a really nice viewer the other day, and he's got a heavy hitting collection, and he had the watch that I've liked for a while now. He had the Platinum President, and it just felt great, and it's the one I prefer. I prefer the smooth bezel Platinum President. I think it just looks nicer. I think with the fluted bezel, just too much going on, but it's just a beautiful watch. If I was to add maybe something at some point, it would be a President Gold one or whatever. This is what I like about Europe. You just get these random dog barking, but it kind of feels like you're home. If I was visiting family somewhere else, I'd probably be seeing or hearing like roosters in the background or whatever. Different type of upbringing. Try and bring your kids up like that these days on their iPads and stuff. But yeah, guys, listen, I didn't want to post anything in particular today, but I just thought it was a really pleasant evening. It's 6 p.m. here now. The weather is just perfect, like literally perfect. Like I've just been relaxing. There's I don't have TV in this property here, in this house. I don't have TV. I've got YouTube. Having no TV is just it's a lovely thing as well. You just get to really be in touch with your own stuff and whatever. For new viewers who are watching this, thinking what the hell's going on, this is part of like a longer type thing, this channel, it's a mini channel. I just post odd videos here and there, mostly about watches, sometimes just talking crap about life or whatever. But there is a point to today's video, and that is I'm thinking about buying another watch. You see, I've got a few things to do in Europe this summer. I've got to ping around different cities, different countries. I have to ping around. I'm not going to be pinging around in the SD4K. It's just, I think that's done in some of the major towns, cities in Europe, London, Paris, places in Germany, whatever. It's done. It's just too big a risk. And I was talking to someone about it, and who's from the UK as well. He just completely agrees. He's like, it's just difficult. So I am thinking about now, seriously thinking about buying an Omega Seamaster. I finally come around to a Seamaster, and you know what? It's a particular one, or a particular one of two. I'm not the biggest fan of the new Seamasters, if I'm honest with you, the 300s. I reckon the helium escape valve, they could really sort that issue out. They want to keep it there for legacy purposes, whatever. It's okay, I can live with it. I just don't need, the white one, or I just don't need the new style one. The one that appeals to me is the 007 one from his recent movie, the one with the mesh bracelet. That's one that really appeals to me. I just like the colouring of it. I like that it's titanium, it's light, it's just different, and it particularly appeals to me because there's that movie for me is what, it's a great movie, but it's associated mostly because James Bond has a daughter, and I have a daughter, and for me it's just, I'd love, one day I do have a watch like that and my little one gets it. It's like, well, maybe daddy was your James Bond. But it's not just that. I think the titanium part of it, the bracelet part of it, the different look part of it. I really do like that watch. It's grown on me a lot. And if I wasn't looking at the Seamaster 300 007 edition, then I'd probably be looking at a more 90s version of the Seamaster 300, or I think they were just flatter, slimmer, more chilled, and it's just a watch where you can genuinely wear it as a beater. I think a lot of people these days are starting to, everyone goes on holiday in the summer, everyone's starting to rethink their strategies in terms of, what do I do? Do I wear my nice watch here, there, and everywhere? Just the reality of it is you can't go to big cities now with it, and it's a liability. It's become a real liability. I think some countries have just, I don't want to get into this, but I just think some countries, whilst you allow certain people in, which is a good thing, you have to rehabilitate them into this type of culture that they're going into. There has to be an expectation of how you behave. You can't just let everyone in and you bring in your war-torn mentality into this country because you're still in that mentality and everything's like about getting, It's just, it's just played a part now for so long, and there's just so many aspects to it. Anyway, back to watches. So that kind of, you could say, faux vintage Seamaster 300, I just really liked it. I watched a movie not long ago, a bit late to the party for that movie. Man, they do some hardcore plugging in James Bond these days. Oh my god, it's just, when there's a little bit of plugging and then there's like hardcore in your face, we're gonna smash your head with a billboard type plugging. It was too much. Some of the scenes, just this car, that car, every car is from like a certain brand, even if it's just like a completely different type of scene. People are allowed to have different cars. I get it, but it's just the amount of money these manufacturers and companies budget for these movies. They have an expectation in the contract saying you have to do this. But yeah, so yeah, guys, I was thinking a budget of around 3 to 4k sterling for a watch. Granted that 007 watch probably won't fall into that, but I might stretch for that. Plus it's a watch that's attainable, all these other pieces that we're dealing with that we can't really get anymore if we lose them. It's an obtainable watch, man. I think for even 2k, I think for 2.5k you can get a really nice Seamaster 300 from the 90s, early 2000s. Nothing wrong with them at all. I think they're really good beta watches. Like I say, I'm going to be pinging around Europe, and I'm not going to be going around with an SD4K. That's done. Well, I'm traveling right now, and I've also packed a Seiko SKX. In fact, last night, like really late, bearing in mind I work about 4 a.m, at midnight, I was changing my SKX strap to the Jubilee bracelet. I was exhausted, but I was like, no, if I'm going to take the SKX, the only watch I'm taking it on the Jubilee. So I put it on, and after being wearing SD4K all the time, I put it on, and I was like, okay, it will do, but just going abroad without something that makes me really happy, I don't know. The SKX is a great watch, but I just wanted something a little bit more heavy hitting. So this morning at 4 a.m, I wake up at 4:15 a.m, and I'm wearing the SKX, and I thought, no, I'm taking the SD4K. The SD4K is coming with me, damn it. It's just not going to it's just going to stay in one country while I explore Europe. So there I am at 4:40 a.m, just getting ready to leave, and I'm exhausted, everything, force everything, trying to get this freaking bracelet off with my little, I don't know what you call it, watch tweezer. It's not getting off, these things aren't getting off. And then I put it on finally, I changed the strap, and then I was like, okay, SKX on a strap, I prefer it now, my Hirsch leather strap. And but yeah, I was like, no, I'm taking the SD4K. SKX is coming with me for the other parts of the European journey. But then it just got me thinking, like, I need that watch for, a 2-3k watch for traveling around and exploring stuff and messing around. And if you lose it, you lose it. It's not the end of the world, right? But sod's law, you're going to create the most memories with that watch, probably. And there will be people in the comment section like, no, you know, this, I make all my memories of my Daytona and stuff, and cool. You know, if you're going around major cities around the world doing that, good for you, man. You know, you're strong. You must be James Bond. But yeah, I just thought 23K, great watch, hardy, legacy, history, heritage, you know, tough as nails. I'm just thinking Omega Seamaster 300. Even the new ones, you can pick them up for that, but I just don't like the new ones. I think they're a bit too bulky on the bracelet. I think the previous gen ones were slimmer, more slender, more comfortable, more versatile. And if I am going to go for a current one, it's that James Bond one, because of that whole James Bond and daughter thing. I like that a lot. To me, that really appeals. There's not many things that will make me kind of a bit emotional in a film. Emotional in a strong way, of course. But when it's like James Bond meets his daughter and all that sort of stuff, it just like tugs at me, because it reminds me of my sort of connection with my little one. So yeah, guys, I just thought I'd get that out. And like I say, it's 6 p.m. here. The weather is absolutely perfect, like perfect. Tomorrow we're gonna wake up, have to mow the lawn, do all that good stuff I actually miss doing. You know what I miss? I miss washing my car. I've been in the Middle East for 11 years. In 11 years, I haven't washed my car once, myself, once. It's just impossible. It's too hot. It's too hot. And even if you know, I've lived in an apartment most of my time in the Middle East. So going downstairs with a bucket and, you know, this, that, and the other, and then it's humid, hot. It's uncomfortable. But when you're in Europe, you just, you know, on a Sunday, everything's closed. You want to wash your car, polish your watch, whatever. So yeah, guys, like I say, I've had 4 hours sleep. Flew to a different country. I was going to go to the gym today, but I thought I'd let that one just go by. I thought, you know what, I've been a little bit weaker than usual, probably due to just going from AC to hot kind of plays on with the body. So I thought I'd take today off, back in the gym tomorrow, smash out a good workout, start the Monday with that, mow the lawn. But yeah, I'm happy that I got the ST4K with me. I'm super happy that I got my ST4K with me. It's just a great watch, guys. But now I can kind of continue, or I can comfortably say that I need to buy a 23K watch. I was going to buy a kind of used, no box, no paper Panerai. I was looking at one. I think it was a 392, maybe. But then I thought, yeah, could do. But I've never had an Omega. I thought maybe now's the time to sort of get one. Like I say, it'll be the sort of late 90s Omega, early 2000s one, Seamaster. Or the new titanium 0071. I like that. It's a cool watch. So yeah, guys, I mean, nothing else. I mean, what's going on in the watch world, by the way? I haven't even been monitoring the watch world. Have not been monitoring the watch world. I haven't even monitored Wimbledon this year for the first time in yonks. I have no idea what's happening in Wimbledon. Always a massive tennis fan. I've been watching F1 a lot though. Really getting into F1 again. I was the biggest F1 fan back in the Michael Schumacher, Mika Hakkinen days. That's when I was at my highest, my peak, in terms of being an F1 fan. Even though I was relatively young, but I was just really into it. And they started changing engines, which was fine. But when they went from V8 to V6, it kind of bothered me. And when they got rid of refueling, that really bothered me, because it was just such an exciting thing, refueling for F1 cars. Now it's just, you know, stopping for tyres, you know, what is it, soft, medium, hard, and all that sort of stuff. I'm not a massive fan of the whole DRS system they got, you know. Yeah, it makes it more for the general spectators, but really, yeah. Anyway, guys, hope it's not too much of a whinge today. I thought I'd just share a little bit, kind of semi-watch, semi-what I'm about in terms of, you know, traveling finally this summer. I haven't done it for the last few summers at all. The last 3-4 summers I haven't traveled. I've always been in the Middle East. So now it's going to be nice to kind of reprogram myself. Anyway, let me know what you think of thought in the comment section, guys. And I think I'm going to post a few more times from the garden. The lighting's perfect. Hopefully the microphone's picked everything up, not too much. And yeah, speak soon, guys. Thanks. Bye.